Unconscious shadow projection is a psychological concept which can be particularly and exclusively found in the analytical psychology of Carl Jung, which has been developed and put forward by the Swiss psychiatrist, psychotherapist, and psychologist of great renown and influence and significance in the world. So, he is the founder of this concept, theory, and development of unconscious shadow projection in the human psyche that's almost always present in all of us. In everyone in the world, there is the unconscious, there is the shadow, the light, the persona. And when it comes to the unconscious, then obviously unconscious shadow projection can be both individual and also societal and collective at the same time. And that means we are not necessarily always the projectors of our shadows, the unconscious shadow projectors of our repressed desires, unresolved traumas, and obviously unmet, unaddressed, unhealed wounds, torments, pains, etc. But the others are also going to do the same towards us, particularly if we are grounded, authentic, sovereign, distinct, original, grateful, virtuous, faithful. If they cannot move us, if they are not able to replace us, if they are not able to make us do their bidding, if they're not able to turn us into slaves of mediocrity and victims of attention, desire, pleasure, lust, fame, wealth, riches, just like they have become, then they obviously are going to project all of the shadows and the unconscious onto and upon ourselves directly and mercilessly and unhesitatingly, just because we are not living up to the arbitrary expectations, fulfilling their malicious desires, or basically actualizing their evil ends, which is dangerous for us anyways. And why are we going to make any changes, transformations with ourselves when we know we are practicing and executing authenticity, groundedness, gratitude, faith, fortitude, gratefulness, courage, originality in our lives, in our thoughts, actions, behaviors, deeds? So unconscious shadow projection particularly comes from the masses, the collective, unconscious. That is the obviously unconscious shadow projection's birthplace and origin. So this is dangerous, and that means not only are we going to have to deal with and learn to overcome the collective unconscious, the unconscious shadow projection of everyone around us because of our criticality, awareness, authenticity, groundedness, but we're also going to have to deal with our own shadows and set boundaries and not entertain everyone's energies and projections, because not everyone deserves